welcome to Titanium Talos Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Scorpio, okay? This is for any placements of Scorpio you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I used the Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck for this, and I'll mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition if it comes up. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio myself, let's get into the cards. Right? So the first set, okay, starts off with the Five of Summer, which says, trust that there is a reason for everything that's happening. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yeah. Then you have the Unity card. Now the Unity card talks of, it's the Hierophant card in this deck, which is Taurus energy. It says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So, yeah, I feel like possibly that thing that went wrong was only meant to go wrong just to lead you in the right direction, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Three of Spring. Now, the Three of Spring talks of planning your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. You are able to plan out what you're doing it's just saying that you have understood that there's reasons for that there is a reason for what happened. Then you found the group that is more in alignment with what you went through and who will understand what you went through. And so you can take something, the word that came to mind is récolter, which is French for to cultivate, really, which means like to gather the fruits of your labor type of thing. So you'll be able to cultivate a new plan by planning for the future, planning your next steps, which with an eye to like fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, right? Through what you do, being happy in what you're doing because you are emotionally invested in it. Then you have the Seven of Spring. Now the Seven of Spring, okay, talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. Yep. So what I'm getting is that now this is what you're aiming towards. You're aiming towards emotional fulfillment. Okay, so you have to stand up for what you believe, because I feel like possibly the other people around you might not be feeling that same way. They might feel like you should be concentrating on something else that's not necessarily emotionally fulfilling, that's more like, I don't know, fulfilling of your pocket maybe. I don't know, that will give you more of a title. But that might not be what you are looking for, so be able to discern between what you want and what other people want for you, you know, and that's, if you're able to do that, you'll be able to come to the end of a difficult cycle with the Ten of Winter. Now the Ten of Winter, as you can see, she's moving from winter to spring, okay, and that might be your letting go of what other people think of what you should be doing. Okay? And now this is going to come after you taking a little moment for yourself and wondering what your next step is. Like, what should you do with this information? Should you just let it be, or is there something you actually need to do to like stop it in its tracks and have them be less on your case. Okay, next you have the Lovers. Now the Lovers is Gemini energy. Like, did I say Unity is Taurus energy? So the Lovers is Gemini energy. And this card says true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Well, so with this decision you're going to be making with the Four of Winter, that is going to help you be more in alignment with who you are rather than being in alignment with what other people expect of you. Okay? Then you have the Queen of Spring. Now the Queen of Spring is a very brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. This card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Yeah, you're basically maintaining a balance between what other people think and what you think you should be doing, and what you believe that is your calling, all of that. And you doing this will then allow you to attract a material abundance in, because this card, the Ace of Autumn, talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yep, this is what happens when you get so that you prove to everyone else that you are not changing your mind, and so they have no other choice but to start working with you, or how should I say this? Align with what you have going on, because you're not changing course for no man, right, or no person. Now, the second set, alright, is comprised of the Two of Spring, which talks of a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. See, they want to be a part of your life, but they notice that they need to be a part, they need to align with what you have going on, instead of having you align with what they have going on or what they think that you should be doing. That's amazing. Now, the next card is the Four of Spring. Now, the Four of Spring talks of be grateful. You have much to celebrate, a deep feeling of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So once they align with you, okay, as slow as that might be, but when they do align with you, I feel like it's going to feel more, how should I say it? You'll feel, that won't make you happy, but it's a plus, it's a perk, right? Having your family behind you is a perk, okay? Now, the next card, okay, is the Three of Summer. And that the fact that you have your family behind you, supporting you while doing what you're doing, and that being a perk is going to be something to celebrate. And you are going to celebrate it a lot. But then, you are going to be very grateful and thankful for it. Then you have the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is a very mature, warm-hearted, devoted, and honorable individual. This card says, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Yep. So you are going to, something will be successful, but that thing will be successful because of the emotional maturity that will come through what has happened prior. You know, that thing that happened that taught you the person that you're dealing with, emotional maturity and emotional intelligence is what is going to be the reason for this celebration, right? Yeah. Then you have the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter, alright, talks of is an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. To seek out an intellectual solution to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Yep. Yippee-doo-wee. So, now the third set, okay, it's the longest set I have, it starts off with the Dreamer card. Now, the Dreamer talks of embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Well, you could say that it's kind of like the Prince of Winter type of energy, meaning Meaning, it's like this. You're determined on making this new adventure a success. You aren't really thinking about the consequences, you're just going with it, and that's how I see this aligning with the Prince of Winter. Now, the next card is the Ten of Summer. Now, the Ten of Summer talks about ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Yeah. I feel like you might have felt this way before, right? With the first set, like, you had a lot going against you, but you were... Do I have any other 10s? You have a lot going against you, and it is very hard. Oh, wait. 10 of Summer, 10 of Winter, 10 of Spring. Which 10 do I need? 10 of Autumn. Anyway, so basically this is saying, so you are trying to move away from this and move towards the Emperor is what you're doing in the third set. Instead of feeling challenged because you have way too much going on, you are actually being like, you know what, I'm going to start from scratch. And I'm not going to let it deter me from something. Then you have Renewal. Now, Renewal is the Judgment card in this deck. It says review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself or others. Releasing judgment of yourself or others. In regards to this 10 of Spring, in regards to your past cycle, in regards to the difficulty you had to let go of in order to begin this new adventure from the perspective of youth, right? The Princess of Spring, who is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Yeah. Yep. This Prince of Winter kind of reminds me of this Princess of Spring in the sense of they're both very emotional. They don't necessarily think things through. They just act on impulse is what I'm getting. Then you have the Two of Summer. Now the Two of Summer talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Yep. But what relationship? A relationship with you and your higher self. This could also be a relationship you have with a significant other. This could be a relationship with family. This is where you need to utilize your own intuition. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be important for you to figure that part out for yourself. Next, you have the Nine of... let me say it. The Nine of Summer. Now, the Nine of Summer talks of wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, the magical time of life. Lost. This is just you deciding on something and you concentrating on it and you bringing it to fruition is going to be very, it's going to make you happy, is what I'm getting. Yeah, make you so happy. Right, then you have the King of Winter. Now, the King of Winter is an emotional, experienced, knowledgeable, and fair-minded individual. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, an unemotional relationship. okay, so what I'm getting is that you are getting emotional fulfillment, and other people are seeing this and they're getting jealous, kinda, I think, right? So you got suggestions from a king of winter to be more on how to become more emotionally fulfilled. And so you put those into action, and due to that, you have actually become, emotionally fulfilled. And actually, we can go from the Two of Summer to the King of Winter to the Nine of Summer, which then leads to a Five of Spring. Five of Spring, with other people being jelly of what you have created. I mean, jealous is what I'm trying to say, or envious. Because you have tapped into your creativity, and you have concentrated on what you can create instead of what you need to solve. Well, the difference is very slight, but it's there. Okay, so when you think of something from a point of view of problem solving, you're concentrated on the problem. You're not concentrated on the solution. But when you're concentrated on the solution, you're concentrated on a more creative method of being able to fix it, right? So, which is what this is saying. So people are concentrated on the issue, which is you have more than them, or you have something that they want and they don't know how to get it. All right, and the reason why you got it instead of them is that you got it quicker is because you approached it from a perspective of creativity, which, depending on how friendly you are and how great you are with people, you'll actually let them know that it's just because you were creative and you were not stuck on the issue, which will, if they are present enough, will let them do the same thing if they are so inclined, right? So you were creative enough to actually solve the issue, which allowed you to then tap into the Magician's card, which says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Yeah, which is the creativity part, right? Yep. Then you have the Eight of Summer. So you were creative and you saw that what you can create, so here, right now, there is no other place I'd rather be. Right here, right now, comes from history. Yeah, it's, there's a world that comes from history, I think, in any case, or mystery, whatever it is. If it's history, it's your past experience allowed you to get to this point in time, which in and of itself allowed you to basically change into the Magician, which then showed you that where you currently are, you want to be, you can be anywhere, anytime, but the current situation is not really allowing you to be at your fullest potential. So it's time for you to leave with the Eight of Summer, which talks of do the right thing, desire for a more meaningful life realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yes. So then you're like, okay, it's time for me to leave. In order for me to go after my Sun card, my happiness, which says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Yes. Now, the next card. Okay, well, the next set, right? The fourth set is comprised of the King of Autumn, who is a very compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. Okay, that's the queen that's missing. The Queen of Autumn. So, like I said, this King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or a company to work for. Yeah. It's aligning with what you needed to be able to create the reality you wanted. Then you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn is a very studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual. It says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. And maybe, what was I going to say? So, you are assertive. It's like you're revving up. You're revving up to start something new and amazing, but it's taking you some time to actually rev up enough, okay, with this Princess of Autumn, for reasons unbeknownst to you, reasons that are unknown to you with the Moon card, which talks about they are secret. You can't see them clearly of yet, alright? But you really don't mind. You actually don't care, to be quite honest with you, because whatever it is getting you where you want to get to, the 6 of Spring. Now, the 6 of Spring says, a wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Blah. Yes, this is amazing. Right here, right now, there is no other place I'd rather be. Right here, right now, there is a world that comes from history. I think that's all the words, I'm not sure, but the 6 of Spring is followed by the Queen of Winter. Now, the Queen of Winter talks of a strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Yeah. Notice the one queen that's missing is the Queen of Autumn, who is a very that queen is more nurturing, right? So I feel like right now is more a time to get in the grind and get it done. Because soon, I feel like things are going to shift. Okay? Yeah. It's the time to work on your process. It's the time to work on your business. It's time for you to work on whatever it is you want to create, is what I'm getting. Then you have the wheel. Now the wheel, okay, is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. It says, delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Blah. So what I said is that the Queen of Winter is basically saying concentrate on your work for now, because things are going to move quickly and you need to get things done, right? Then you have the 4 of Summer. So if you don't concentrate on your business right now, I feel like it will in turn somewhat it's like the word didn't want to come out, somewhat make you feel distracted. Well, you'll feel distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. That is the idea. If you concentrate on the wrong thing, you might be discontented with life because it's not really what you want to see. Basically, when you have an issue, the best way to get over it is to concentrate on something else. Not to concentrate on the fact that there is a lack of what you want, but to concentrate on something that will keep you occupied, until you can have that thing that you want to create in your reality. Now, the next card is the Emperor card, which says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Be the firm but compassionate leader in your life. Get organized. Keep yourself into high gear. Make it happen. Make it happen. Na, 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 na. Take your pants off. I don't know. And make it happen. Take your pants off and make it happen. I don't think that's those are the actual words of the song, but whatever, right? So, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, if you would like for me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. And click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorps, that is all that I have for you guys this week. And with that, I wish you guys a good time. Until next time. Alright, bye.